Nigerian Christians have been in bondage right from 2021. In fact, it is a stage that the Islamic terrorists have vowed that Christians should never lead them. 2021, there was organized massacre that caught across every place in the nation, Nigeria. But the media here are downplaying things for themselves. And this is where we are in trouble. I've performed several genocide burial, more than 70 times. Imagine some of the graves are 501 people killed in one night in Dogona Awa village named Jebru. The Nigerian government downplayed that one because the Islamic are controlling the government.
So the Nigerian government, if I may just jump in there, the Nigerian government has vehemently denied there is a genocide of Christians in Nigeria. Further, they say a lot of Muslims have also been killed by the likes of Boko Haram for being too moderate, and that therefore the issue of Islamists killing people is not restricted just to Christians, but also to moderate Muslims. What do you say to that?
But let me give you the background of what happened. This is the background of initial fact-finding. They created Boko Haram by many that are in hierarchy of the government to remove Goodluck, who is a Christian. This is what happened. They steered them. They caused riot every village. And the people run away, they were relocated. And their target is to kill the Christian. Because Goodluck is a Christian. That's why Goodluck says, my blood is not worthy for other people to die. He voluntarily and submit and accept result even before it was finished counting. He knows the danger. Had it been Goodluck announced the true result of the election, many Christians in the north will go into the grave. Because it was really declared a jihad. In Borno, they will enter village on Sunday. They will meet people in the church and they will lock the church building with Christian inside. Anybody that is found outside, they will order him to go in. They lock the church. They put Gatling. They set the church building ablaze. All Christians that were inside, including the pastor, the elders, and everybody, were burned to death. This is a report that they will never tell. They move to other villages. They will find people in the church. They will bring them out and separate men and female. And all the men, they will assemble them for slaughter. They will slaughter all of them, including the old, the youth, and everybody. And for the female, they will select the female for themselves and divide it among themselves. Sexual harassment will take place.
Reverend Dashwood, if I could ask you, what is your message to Donald Trump? Because he was very moved by your words. What is your message to him?
My message to Donald Trump should never stop what he's doing, because what he's doing is not his own. Showing concern to Nigerian Christians, it tallies with Exodus chapter 3 verse 7. As God showed concern to Egypt, to Israel in Egypt, the Hebrews, so he has to show concern to us. Let me tell you, there's a genocide in Nigeria. And when it comes, it's not going to be at us alone. It's going to help the Muslims. When the Christians in the far north were able to escape to the Middle Belt, what will they left? You hear them saying Muslims are also killed. By who? By Muslims. Because of set differences. Some were trained in Saudi Arabia, some were trained in Afghanistan, some were trained in Iran. All of them have different background of belief. They brought it into Nigeria. After there was no Christian in the close by to kill, the blood of innocent Christians that have killed is fighting them. Then they went into fighting each other. The sect of Islam are fighting the Sunni, fighting the Derika. That's why they'll meet them in the mosque and kill them, chanting Allahu Akbar, because of different belief in Islam. And this thing has not been common. It has been happening right from the time of Muhammad. Jihad. Sometimes at the point it will end up seeing same people of same faith killing each other. Like today, the Iswap and the Boko Haram were busy killing each other at Lake Chad. It's not a news anymore.
Well, it's clearly it's clearly a serious situation, and it's definitely worthy of more global attention. So, Reverend, thank you very much indeed for joining me. I appreciate it.
Hello, fellow Biafrans. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are, depending on where you are hearing me from. Things they happen, it keep on happening and they keep on happening. You know, the reason why I'm bringing this video to you, not because I like the man so much, not because I support what is, not because I'm in support of his activism, but I want to make this. I mean, let us look at this man very well. He's a reverend father, right? Yeah, he's a reverend father. And he speaks for the people, rather for his own people, who have been out there, who have been facing the killings on daily basis. The same thing happening in Benue is happening also in Anti-Igbo, most precisely Enugu State, Amofo, precisely, let me put it that way. It's only one reverend father. Okay, I think bishop, I don't know whether Bishop Okuche or I can't remember the name of the bishop, the diocese of Enugu or diocese of Nsoka, that always out there speaking and making reference to what is still happening. Can we get somebody like this Dutchman who fears nobody in Anti-Igbo? We have a lot of pastors who are doing well. We have a lot of pastors who controls what will I call it, crowd. This man, I don't know how many crowd he controls. I don't know the congregation he have, but can we get somebody like him who will come out and stand for the people and said, government, do the needful, or let foreign powers come and do it? All our pastors, they are afraid of what the zoo government is going to do to them. In fact, most of them are complicit. You know, it pains me more when I will see the number of pastors we have, the number of churches we have, the number of, in all ramifications, you can find a qualified Igbo man or woman doing amazingly well. But when it's reached for them to speak for the people, you will not see or hear their voice. Why? It is a duty that calls for everybody. It is a wake-up call for everybody. There was a video I saw yesterday in Owerri, Imo State, my state. Hausa people that is riding motorbike on the street, there are more than 150 people, and each motorbike is carrying 2 people. That is, each motorbike have 3, the driver plus 2 passengers. Then one guy, an Igbo guy, stopped to make video of them, at least to create awareness that these people have entered our land. Do you know that those guys stopped from the motorbike? They want to collect the phone from the guy. In fact, they nearly stabbed the guy. Our land is not safe, and our people are busy claiming nothing they happen, nothing they happen, nothing they happen. We need somebody like this man, whether it's government back, whether it's not government back, but we need somebody like him who will come out and stand, because that's exactly the work of Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa. After these guys were being captured in one way or the other, or we are being silenced temporarily, because what they are doing to them is just temporal silence. They will still spring up like an onion leaves when the time is right. But at least we need somebody who will be putting all our Southeast political leaders on their toes. If not, my brother, nothing is going to happen. Imagine Owerri now, Opus Odinjo or whatever they call him, that idiot, that gay, have sold Imo State to the Fulanis, and that is exactly the agreement he signed with them to make sure that he delivered Imo State to them. Now, there is a deliberate, or rather not a deliberate, there is a plan in place to bring in Sharia law in Anti-Igbo. I made that comment the other day. Some people were like, not until yesterday, Abaribe went on a live show, or a TV program, and also made it clear that those people harboring this idea of bringing Sharia into Anti-Igbo, they should be extra careful, because they try to trigger an ethnic or religious war again in Anti-Igbo. It's all the thing that is happening. There's supposed to be a war in the southwest between the Fulanis and the Yorubas. There's supposed to be a war in the northeast, northwest, and north central between the bandits, Fulani, and their sympathizers with the so-called Nigerian government. But this is not happening. Look at what they're going to do again. Exactly what happened in 1967 to 1970 is what they're about to repeat itself now. They were going to push the whole thing now, go to Biafra land, because that is their main target. They are going to push it again. The narrative have been out there. You can see a lot of them now speaking out. Dachimo is not an Igbo. The Catholic bishop from Benue, Makode diocese, that went all the way to USA, like the program they want to hold today have been held some time ago, where the man went and present evidence and tell them that there is genocide in Nigeria. In fact, the guy said that almost population of half of population of Benue have all been bad and are all Christians. But you see all these things, they push it down to the Igbo because they want to start another war in Biafra land. That is their target. Fulanis do coup. They blame the Igbos. Attack on Okwara. They blame the Igbos. Look at what that idiot of a primate that belongs to the family of M. He said that Igbos are the problems of Nigeria. Tinubu is not an Igbo. Tinubu is the ones. They rubbish Goodluck Jonathan's government. And then bring in Buhari. Kawu Baraje is not an Igbo. He's an Hausa Fulani man who made it clear that they are the one that brought in terrorists to destroy Goodluck Jonathan's government. Fayemi is a Yoruba man who made it clear that yes, they play that politics, not that Goodluck is not doing well. And he is laughing over it, and people were clapping. You know, this zoo called a country. Their problem, oh my goodness, somebody is in your midst telling you they're supposed to stone that guy to death, Fayemi, that they know what they are doing. That Goodluck Jonathan is doing amazingly well, but they just play politics and stage a protest to destabilize Nigeria just to make sure that they grab power. And then the same bastards and baboons, we are everywhere. Igbos are caused. Igbos are the problem of Nigeria. Igbos are this, Igbos are that. The narrative they pushed in 1966 coup is what they are trying to replicate again in 2025. And all our people are not doing anything. Everybody seems like no need to reply them. They are irrelevant to us. But the narrative have been pushed. And all the bloggers have capitalized on this now. Igbos are the problem of Nigeria. Igbos have cause. Igbos is this, Igbos is that. Igbos want to stay, you say no. Igbos want to go, you say no. They are not qualified to rule Nigeria. But allow them to just let them do their normal business. You say no. Then what do you really want from the Igbos? Our political leaders are busy chasing rats while their houses is on fire. That narrative is being pushed again. Who removed history from Nigerian school? From their curriculum. A Yoruba man. Because he don't want the world and the future generations of Igbos to know that 1962 coup that have been tagged an Igbo coup is never an Igbo coup. That was why OBJ removed that from the school. But you know that these idiots of Yoruba stars came back again and said that Igbo are the one who removed it because Igbo woman Obieze was the Minister of Education then. And you tell me if Obieze have the right or power to do that, if not by the order of the so-called president. And our people will see all these things, no any response from our leaders. The international community will watch it. And then all you will see now that all these ones, all these junior ones on the internet, and they amount to nothing. They are waiting to hear from the main people who is at the helm of their affairs. Because when you talk about going back to Biafra land now, all they will tell you now is that go to the National Assembly and tell your representatives to present the bill. And those ones who are not even ready to do that, and then tell me how is it achievable. But I thank God that today we have a government in place, which is by the government of Donald Trump, who is out, whether you belong in government or not belong in government, that everybody must collect. Come to think of it, they say that Igbos are the one putting the narrative of a Christian genocide in Nigeria. Let's forget about Tinubu and the rest of them that went there to 2014. We all remember that 2018, Donald Trump warned Buhari to stop the killings of Christians in Nigeria. Buhari didn't heed to that advice. 2020, Trump disgraced Nigeria for the first time as country of particular concern, where Christians are being massacred. The flyer they are sharing now, that is the IPOB and the Biafra, pro-Biafra lobbies, are the one who is pushing the narrative of Christian genocide. The flyer carries 2021. Why Trump designated Nigeria in 2020. Look at the narrative they are pushing, and nobody cares to know, nobody cares to listen, nobody even wants to do anything. We take it, nothing they happen, while something they happen. Your image and my image and the image of our unborn generation have been bastardized. They have degraded it to the lowest level, and you claim nothing they happen because you have money. Because you feel that you can use your money to buy any country passport you want for your children, forgetting that stigma of being evil, or being cursed, or being the problem of a country where you came from, will stick on your children and your children's children, even with that money you have. It will get to a point when they will tell you, with your money and having our passport, you should go back to your coast country or to your coast tribe. Since you refuse to say something about it. When it begins to happen, it will not be only the children of the poor is going to suffer it. That stigma will be on everybody as long as you bear that name, an Igbo man or woman. It's teaching time. It not only saves 9, it's going to save a lot. Here are the little comments. I will just take few and then we'll round up. There's no time to tell time. Chris Zubi Ejindo said Morgan is also a British agent working to protect the British and the demonic government of Nigeria. He knows the truth. They have been killing the Christians in Nigeria for too long, and the Nigerian government is covering all these atrocities. Philip Okoro said, this pastor don't try for this matter. I swear. God does his own things, his own ways. God Ndo Emma said our own not to share. Please keep sharing till it get to Donald Trump's doorstep. John Christian greatness. I love this man, courage. If all ministers will rise up like this, things will get better. Bonaventure Chika. When is he coming, please? He is taking too long now. Please let him start coming now. Izanga Adanga Bala, the only man of God who has the courage to say the truth, no matter how bitter you feel. May God guide and protect you, sir. Trump's coming is going to cause a lot of damages, a lot of harm. Because Trump is not coming with only guns and bullets. He's coming with sanctions. When sanctions happen, it's going to affect everybody. But Nigeria have been in poverty, they have been in hunger, even when there is no sanction. So why not do the sanction so that everybody will just bear the hunger until when things get better? Because it has been another government is going to do good. Let us endure. They keep on enduring from 1999 until today where me and you day. So which kind of hunger that they can never endure? Trump be fast to come. That is my stand. I don't care about I don't know about you. I don't know about you. But my own stand. Trump, please, you have wasted much time. Come very fast. So that all this is going to end once and for all. Now here, I go take back breaking. More of these videos will be coming your way. Don't forget, today is 20th. Today is either Biafrans are freed or all Biafrans will be banned. Mazen Damdekan is sentenced to life imprisonment. All the whole Igbos, whether you believe in Biafra, whether you believe in Anti-Igbo or not, you have been sentenced to life imprisonment. If Mazen Damdekan is convicted, sentenced to death, either by hanging or by firing squad, you, me, have been sentenced to death by firing squad or by hanging if we allow it to happen. Let me know what you think on all these matters I have listed on this video and the comment section of this video. As you are watching, you kindly do what it is necessary. Share, like, comment, follow us on all our social media handles. We have YouTube, we have Facebook, we have TikTok, we also have X with one single name, Okute Daily Talk 2. Endeavor to do the needful. And to do that, may God Almighty continue to bless you, prosper you, and lead you at every point of your need. Ọ ga-adịrị gị mma n'Eke, n'Orie, n'Afọ, and n'Nkwọ. N'afọ Chukwu Oke Abiama, onye pụrụ ihe niile. Ise.